Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Today I'm going to guide you through a 30-minute full body workout with no equipment. So make sure that you have some space around you, something soft beneath you, and make sure that you can see your screen so you can follow along with me. And without further ado, let's get to it. All right guys, first up, we are going to start off with a squat. And as you come up, you're going to twist, keeping that core tight. So down and twist.
Give me some directions to get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection, I think about you. You're on my mind, on my mind, on my mind.
Make sure you're coming all the way down in your squat. Twist that upper body. Good. All right, taking a 15-second rest. We're heading to the ground. Next up, we're gonna do a plank. You can hold this either on your hands or your elbows, up to you. I'm holding it on my elbows. And here you're going to try and hold the body as still as possible as you lift one leg at a time. Squeeze your booties, make sure your body's in a nice straight line.
I'm going out my mind. Give me some directions to get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection, I think about you. For you, my love. You drive me crazy, tell me what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you.
Good, flip it over onto your back. Next up, we are going to do a glute bridge variation. You're going to do a full glute bridge, hips all the way up to the sky. Then you're gonna come down halfway, back up to the top, open, and close the knees. Down, all the way up, halfway down, up, open, close, down. Make sure you're putting that weight into the heels.
I don't wanna waste no time no more, 'cause I can't get you out of my mind. I can't live without your love for sure. You drive me crazy, tell me what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you.
Good. We're gonna stay here on our backs. Next up, we are going to hold a crunch position up here while you do a leg drop movement with the legs. If holding the crunch position is too much, you can place the head on the ground and you can support your lower back by placing your fingertips underneath your booty. Either way, you're pressing that lower back into the floor. Only drop your feet to where you can keep that lower back on the floor. That way you're really using those lower abs and you're not using those hip flexors to bring those legs back up. Good. All right, we're staying here on the ground. Next up, you're gonna come into a reverse bridge position. Your fingertips can either be forward or backward. I find it more comfortable to have my fingertips going backward. You're coming up into a bridge, and then you're gonna swoop through and kind of hollow hold here. So you're working those abs, and then pressing those hips all the way up to the sky, squeezing those glutes, coming through and holding. I know some people, your arms are not long enough for your booty to swoop through without touching the floor. So you can hold here and just do some reverse bridges like so. Good, all right, coming down on our backs, nice and simple, working those abs. We're just gonna do some bicycle legs. So one leg's extended, the other elbow is touching the knee, you're twisting, lifting that shoulder blade up off the floor, and switching. Here we go. Nice work. All right, next up, flip it over into a tabletop. We're gonna do one leg for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna switch to the other side. We are making a nice big rainbow shape with the leg, or with the toes. So you're coming all the way up and down, touching those toes diagonally backward, and then coming around, touching to the side. The key here is to try and hold that core as tight as possible, so you're not using it to get the leg around. You're holding it nice and tight, and just using that working leg. Getting ready to switch sides. Nice work, taking a 30-second rest. That was circuit 1. We are moving on to circuit 2. So everything is going to be 45, 15 off, just like the last round. Next up, we are doing a push-up. You can do these on your knees or on your toes, but in between you're coming and holding a plank and then pushing into a down dog position. Back through plank, lower, push up, plank, push back. Here we go. Nice work, flip it around. Sitting on our booties, we are going to do a double star crunch. So knee to elbow, back to center, fingers to toes. Coming back to center, you're not sitting all the way up, you're sitting back so that you're really tightening those abs, putting the force on those abs. Make sure you're twisting and reaching. Nice work, standing up. All right, next up, we are doing a reverse lunge with a kickback. So come to the top of your mat, you're going to step back into a nice reverse lunge, sitting back into that lunge using the supporting leg, pushing through, kicking off, squeezing that booty, back to that lunge position, back to center, other side, down, kick back, Back to the lunge, center. Good. We are coming down into a plank position. This time you're on your hands. You're gonna do 2 shoulder taps. 1, 2, then you're going to touch the toes for 2. That was hard to do it nice and slow for you guys. 1, 2, touch, touch. Keep the body nice and straight and nice and still. Nice. All right, flip it over onto your back. We're gonna do some crunches. Legs are in tabletop. Arms are up, lower back's pressed to the floor. As you come up for the crunch, knees open and fingertips reach toward the wall. Come back. As you bring those knees in, squeeze those inner thighs out and in. Nice work. All right, standing up. Next up, we are doing a good morning to squat. So feet are in a squat stance. You're hinging at the hips, sending that booty backward. Back is nice and flat. Squeezing that booty coming up, down into a squat. Nice work. All right, we're coming down to the ground. This is the last exercise of circuit number 2. You are doing a kick back with one leg. Kick back, and as you come up, your bottom toes are tucked. You're going to sweep that leg through into a plank, almost, and then back to a kick back. Down, up, kick through, and back. Down, up and hold. If the kick through is too much, you're just doing kickbacks here. All right, switching to the other leg right away. Nice work. Taking a 30-second rest. That's the end of circuit number 2. We're going back to circuit number 1. So with what we started off with at the very beginning, we're doing a squat and twisting. Make sure that you're twisting that upper body and not just your lower half, so that you're really engaging the core. As you twist, elbows come across and squeeze that core, and then you're coming back right down into that squat. Here we go, guys. We're halfway. Let's do it. Few more seconds, keep it going. Sit down into that squat. Nice work to the ground. Holding that plank, whether it be on your elbows or on your hands. And we're lifting one leg at a time. Here we go. Good, flip it over. We are doing glute bridges. Remember, we are doing a full glute bridge, coming down halfway, all the way up, squeeze those glutes. Open those knees, bring them back together, and lower. Here we go. Really focus on the squeeze here. Lift those hips up as high as you can. Nice work. Staying here in this position, we are going to do our leg drops. So again, you're either holding this crunch position or hands are underneath the bum, supporting your lower back as you do leg drops. Nice work. All right, we are doing our reverse bridges and then doing that hollow hold. So coming up in that bridge, I want you to make sure that you're not coming up in this bridge here. You're pushing those hips all the way to the ceiling before you come through and hold that bum up off the floor.
lady. Took me down to where I've been lately. Yeah, her love can make a person hazy. Praying she won't break me down.
Nice work. Coming down on our backs. We are doing bicycle legs, nice and easy, but don't just go through the movement. I really want you to make sure you're lifting that shoulder blade up off the floor, twisting and getting that elbow to that knee. Here we go. Nice work. All right, coming over into tabletop. This is the last exercise of circuit number 1. We're doing those big rainbow legs. So again, core is nice and tight, and you're drawing a huge rainbow with those toes before you drop down diagonally. Getting ready to switch legs. Nice work. One more circuit left to go. We're moving on back to circuit number 2. Starting off with that push up to plank into down dog position. Here we go. All the way back into that down dog and all the way down into that push up. Nice work. Flip it over onto your booties. We're doing that double crab toe touch. I know it burns, but we're gonna make it through together. Make sure you're sitting back. Pressure is on those lower abs. Let's go. Nice work, stand it up. All right, we're doing our reverse lunge with a kickback. Really want you to focus on form here. So you're sitting deep into that lunge. And then I want you to squeeze and hold for a second at the top of that kickback. So you're really squeezing that glute. Here we go. Squeeze and hold. Down, squeeze and hold. Really think about that supporting leg and you're pushing through that heel. Nice work, coming back down into a plank. We're doing our 2 shoulder taps and 2 toe taps. So if the toe taps, are too hard, you're going to just do shoulder taps here and hold plank. Here we go. 1, 2, tap those toes. Nice work, flip it over onto your backs. We are almost there, guys. We're doing our crunches with the knees opening. So when you're doing this, I want you to think of pointing, if you can point with your inner thighs, up to the ceiling, and then squeezing them together as you come up. Get those shoulder blades up off the floor. Nice work. All right, standing up, we are going to do our good morning to squat. So hinging at the hips, send those hips back and squeeze those booties as you come up and then right down into that squat. Here we go. All right, we are moving on to our final exercise, coming to the ground. 30 seconds each leg. You're doing 2 kickbacks. On the second kickback, you are kicking through. The toes should be going directly to the side and you're squeezing those abs. Here we go. Don't forget to squeeze that booty in those kickbacks. Don't arch that back, just use that working leg. Good, switch legs. Last 30 seconds. And that is it, guys. Great job. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this intense 30-minute full body workout with no equipment and no jumping. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to give it a thumbs up for me. Leave me your feedback in the comments down below. And if you're new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another video from me. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.